We're now just a little more than 2 weeks away from the November election.
And campaigning for candidates and issues is heating up across San Diego. 10 News reporter John Carroll is in La Jolla with the message political activists brought right to Mitt Romney's beachfront home today.
From the sands of La Jolla to the green grass of Balboa Park, this was a day of political activism for many San Diegans, with 17 days left to go before the election.
He pays less than most working families do.
Martha Sullivan is talking about the part-time resident of this house, Republican presidential nominee Mitt Romney. She's out here on the sand sending a message. But before we show you the message in the sand, take a look at this picture. Mitt Romney made this heart in the sand of a beach in France in 1968, a message of love to his soon-to-be wife, Anne.
We decided that it would be cool to sort of replicate that.
And so instead of I love Anne, the message in this heart is I love tax dodging. This morning in Balboa Park, a couple of hundred people gathered to protest part of the Affordable Health Care Act, better known as Obamacare, that would require charities and some religious-based institutions to include coverage for contraception and abortion services in their health insurance plans. Pastor Jim Garlow of the Skyline Wesleyan Church says the government is acting against the best interests of the people.
Do an analysis simply of the loss of religious freedom as it relates to lawsuits across America skyrocketing, and you would see the coercing back, the forcing back of not allowing the discussion of God in the public square, not in a way our public founders ever intended.
Garlow says whether it's same-sex marriage or abortion, the federal government is the problem.
God is the giver. He is the giver of our rights, according to our founding document that predates even our Constitution.
Back at the beach, and the focus for these volunteers is what they see as Mitt Romney's unfair approach to economic policy.
Trickle-down economics that has been proven to not work. I mean, if it had, we wouldn't be where we're at right now.
Passionately held views that will be reflected in the voting booth in just a little more than 2 weeks. In La Jolla, John Carroll, 10 News.